Warm welcome to you all. I'm Deborah Mercybai from Sri Balaji College of Nursing. I'm an associate professor in Fundamentals of Nursing Department. Today I'm going to teach you essential English grammar. And this is part 1. Before knowing what is grammar, you should understand what is language. It is a system of communication used by a particular country or community. Why English is becoming more important? Because it is the language of international communication. It is the language of business. English gives you access to world of entertainment. Learning English gives you access to more of the internet. What is grammar? It is the whole system and structure of a language. It usually taken as consisting of syntax and morphology and sometimes also phonology and semantics. Phonology, it is set of sounds or symbols, and which means phonetics. You should learn phonetics to pronounce the word correctly. Morphology, it is the combination of sounds that carry single units of meaning. And syntax, how single units of meaning are combined to form word, phrases, and sentences. And now we'll see the verb to be. It is also called as helping verb and it is an auxiliary verb. There are 3 base form. One is simple present, second is simple past, and the third one is simple future. And I'll teach you the pronoun I, you, he, she, it, we, they. These are pronouns. And the conjugation of these pronoun or the subject I is, am, I am, you are, he, she, it. Is the verb for the subject he, she, it. And we are, they are. And am is the verb which stands only for the subject I. You cannot say like I are, I is, because the correct verb of the subject I is am. And this is simple present tense. And now simple past, I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, and they were. And in simple future, it is I will be, you will be, he, she, it will be, we will be, and they will be. And the next form is progressive form, and being is the conjugation of progressive form. It is like he is being unusual. And perfect form of to be, verb to be is been, and it has been fun. Example. And the meanings of the verb to be will be used in when you want to say something is existing. For example, there is a rabbit inside. There is nothing in the fridge. There is a problem. There is a difference. All these will show you something is existing. And next is happens. And here the be form of verb is used to show or to express something is happening. The party is tonight. Come, it is over there. The meeting is down the hall. And the next, located, when you want to express where something is located. She is at school. The food is on the table. And when you want to show their identity, like she is Alexis and this is Bob. He is a singer. He is not a singer. I am a teacher. So when you want to show your identity, you will use the verb be form of the verb. And be form of verb will use to show a quality. She is beautiful. It is stinky. This is dangerous. And the primary auxiliary verbs are the helping verb are be, do, and have. And I've taught you be form of the verb now. And these are the pronoun, and pronouns are categorized into first person, second person, and third person. And the singular form of the first person is I, and the plural is we. Second person is you, and plural also you. When you want to talk to more than one person, you will use the subject you. And he, she, it is the singular form of the third person pronoun, and they is the plural form. And the conjugation, we have seen already the be form of verb, and now do. It is I do, and in past it is did. He, she, it does, and did is the past of do. They, you, we do, and the past is did. For example, why conjugation is very important in structuring a sentence. I do homework. I do homework. It is the correct way of saying, and it is grammatically structured. And if you want to say like Ramu does homework, because he does homework is the correct way of saying. You cannot say he do homework. When you say he do homework, the message you want to convey is conveyed, but it is not correctly conveyed. The subject he, she, it will accompany the verb does. That is the correct form. So he does homework, and I do homework, they do homework, we do homework. That is the correct form of the sentence. And have, for the subject I, it is have, and the past is had. He, she, it has, and had is the past form of it. And you, we, they means have, and the past form is had. I have money, I can say I have money, and he has money is the correct form. You cannot say he have money. It is grammatically wrong. Now we'll see the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense will come with a verb, be form of the verb, and am, is, are, or if it is the past tense, you will use was and were. When something which is happening now, in that case, you will use present continuous tense. For example, please be quiet. I'm working, which means you're working now. And working is the continuous form of the verb, and am is the helping verb, which helps the main verb to give you the meaning of the sentence. I am working now. And where are the children? They are playing in the park. Are is the helping verb, and which stands for the subject they, and playing is the continuous form of the main verb. So they are playing in the park. You can turn off the television. I'm not watching it. Not watching it. So you are not watching it now. So you are using the continuous tense. And next is present simple. I do, I work, I like, etc. So use present simple tense for the things that are true in general. Like I like big cities. The shops open at 9 o'clock and close at 7 o'clock. So open and close is the present form. And Tim works very hard. Tim works very hard. And simple past. The simple past is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. So I'm tired is present, and the past form of is I was tired last night. So this is the thing which happened or existed before now, just before now. Where is Anne is the present form. Where was and yesterday. You are late is the present, and the past is you were last night. You are late last Sunday. Yesterday it rained all morning and it stopped at lunchtime. I usually get up early, but this morning I got up at 9:30. So get is the present tense and got is the past tense. See, these are the examples of irregular verbs. Generally, you will add ed to the regular verbs. For example, like, liked, work, worked, play, played. So play is the present form and played is past form. So these are regular verbs. But for irregular verbs, these are some examples of irregular verbs. We'll see the past form of it. Begin, began, break, broke, buy, bought, fall, fell, catch, caught, find, found, make, made, meet, met, sell, sold, sit, sat, speak, spoke, read, read. And the spelling for read is also R-E-A-D. And see, saw, take, took, sleep, slept, think, thought. So these are some examples of irregular verbs. I was doing is the past continuous form and I did is past simple. What happened? The phone rang. Rang is the past simple form of the verb ring. So the phone rang. What was Jack doing when the phone rang? He was reading a book. It is past continuous. He was reading a book. Was is the verb, to be verb, and it is in simple past. It comes with the verb, main verb, read. So he was reading a book. What did he do when the phone rang? He stopped reading and answered the phone. So this is simple past. He stopped reading and answered the phone. See, this one, rang, ring, is irregular verb. Ring is the irregular verb and the past form of it is rang. And stop is the regular verb and the past form is stopped. Answer is the regular verb and past, simple past form is answered. And present perfect. I have done. Use present perfect for an action in the past with the result now. It happened in the past, but it has the result now. Example, I have lost my passport. I have lost my passport, which means I can't find my passport even now. It is lost. Where's Linda? She has gone to bed. She has gone to bed, which means she is in bed now. The action happened in the past with the result now. She is in the bed. She has gone to bed and now she is in the bed is the result. So in that case, you will use present perfect. Can I take this newspaper? Have you finished with it? All these are the examples of present perfect. And present perfect and past simple. With the finished time, use past simple. Do not use the present perfect with the finished time. For example, I saw Paul yesterday. That is correct. You are using the finished time. I saw Paul yesterday. You should not say, I have seen Paul yesterday. It is wrong. So do not use present perfect with the finished time. And future. We use will for the future, tomorrow, next week, or etc. You can phone me this evening. I will be at home. We will probably go out this morning. I won't be here tomorrow. So won't is will not. I will not be here tomorrow. So these are examples of future tense. Do not use will for things we have arranged or decided to do. For example, we are going to cinema tomorrow. We are going to cinema tomorrow is the correct form. You should not say we will go to cinema tomorrow because it is arranged or decided to do. So in that case, you should not use will. I'm not working tomorrow. You have decided not to work tomorrow. So you should say, I'm not working tomorrow. It is not, I won't work tomorrow. And shall or will, I shall be late tomorrow or I'll be late tomorrow. I think we shall win or I think we will win. And the rule to use shall. Do not use shall with the subject you, he, she, they, it. You can say Tom will be late and it is not Tom shall be late. So don't use shall with you, he, they, she, it. Now we'll see word order, verb plus object. So the form or the correct way to structure a sentence is the verb plus object. For example, Tom reads a newspaper every day. Read is the verb and a newspaper is the object. So it joins with the verb. Tom reads a newspaper every day. You should not say Tom reads every day a newspaper. And examples. I like Italian food very much. Like is the verb. Italian food is the object. We invited a lot of people to the party. Invited is the verb and a lot of people is the object. I opened the door quietly. Opened is the verb and the door is the object. So this is the word order. And next, place and time. We went to a party last night. We went to a party last night. So place is usually before time. So party is the place and last night is the time. So this is the way you have to structure a sentence. We went to a party last night. You should not say we went last night to a party. So place will come at the first and then the time. In word order 2, in word order 1, we have seen verb plus object and place and time. Word order 2, always, often, ever, rarely, also, already, all, usually, sometimes, never, seldom, just, still, both. These words are often with a verb in the middle of a sentence. For example, my brother never speaks to me. You should not say, my brother speaks to me never. So it will place in the middle of your sentence. And it is often with a verb in the middle of a sentence. My brother never speaks to me. She's always late. So don't say she's late always. It is wrong. She's always late. Do you often go to restaurants? You should not say, do you go to restaurants often? I sometimes eat too much. Or you can say, sometimes I eat too much. And always, never, often, sometimes, usually, with present simple. Tim always arrives at work early. Don't say Tim arrives always. So always will come before the verb. I usually go to work by car, but sometimes I walk. Don't say I go usually to work by car. So usually takes the place before a verb. Julia never eats breakfast. So Julia never eats breakfast. That is the correct way of conveying the sentence. Tom lives near us. We often see him. So don't say we see him often. So in the present tense, when you want to express your habit or any truth, then use always. I always sing. That's your habit. And she runs. And hint words are always, usually, often, sometimes, never, every day, every Friday, on Mondays, once a week, twice a week. These are all coming under present tense. When you want to express your habit or truth, you can use this hint words. And things happening now, like I am singing now, she is running, and the hint words for the hint words which is used to convey which is happening now, right now, at the moment. I'm singing at the moment, and she is running right now. So all these are hint words to express or to frame present continuous tense. And how will you improve your speaking skills? Speak, and use technology. Listen, be an active listener. Read out loud to improve your vocabulary, to improve your pronunciation. Learn a new word every day that will improve your speaking skill, that will improve your vocabulary. You will be more confident in framing a sentence when you are good enough in vocabulary. Watch films, make friends, use dictionary, do interesting activities in English like give a topic, interesting topic, debate with your friends, make an interactive communication, and have a debate. These all will help you to improve your speaking skills. And in this session, I have taught you the essential English grammar. The main form of the verb is to be, and there are three auxiliary verbs I said: be, do, and have. And we have seen the conjugation or the forms of verb for different subject like I, he, she, it, and they, you, we. We have seen the conjugations. And I taught you where do you use to be verb when you want to express when something is existing or when something is happening, and what is located. And when you want to show your identity, you will use to be form verb. And when you want to show your quality, so these are the auxiliary verbs and the conjugation we have seen. And I taught you present continuous tense. Where do you use present continuous? When you want to express something is happening now. And it always comes, present continuous form will come with a to be form of verb. Like am, is, are is the present tense, and was and where are the past tense. I was working, or in the past continuous is I was working, and present continuous is I'm working. So which is happening now. And present simple, it is used to express things which are true in general, like I like big cities. He works very hard. And simple past is the past form of the verb. We have seen some tired, and I mean I'm tired, I was tired. And get is the verb, irregular verb example, and got is the past, simple past of it. And we have seen some irregular verbs and the past form of it. And I taught you past continuous tense and past simple, way to use past simple and way to use past continuous. And the main important one is present perfect. It is used for an action in the past with the result now. And I gave you some example of it. And I have done and I did. Where do you use past simple, I did. And where do you use present perfect? With finished time, you use simple past, and with the you should not use present perfect with a finished time. For example, I saw Paul yesterday, and I have not seen Paul yesterday. It's wrong. And we saw future tense. We use will for the future. And do not use will for things we have arranged or decided to do. So please be careful in framing future tense. And shall or will, both can be used, but do not use shall with you, he, they, she, and it. Tom will be late, and it is not Tom shall be late. Next main thing is word order. In word order, first I taught you verb plus object. Example, I like Italian food very much. So verb always joins the object. And next is place and time. And in word order, I've taught you some words, some hint words. These words are often with the verb in the middle of a sentence. And there are some hint words to be used for present tense and some hint words to be used in present continuous tense, like always, usually, often. I always sing. This is the hint word for expressing your habit in present tense. And every day, every Friday, or Mondays, or once in a week, twice a month, all these are hint words. And for present continuous, you'll use now, right now, and at the moment. Like, example, she is running. She is running now. She is running right now. So all these are the hint words for present continuous tense. And I said how to improve your speaking skills. So errors may be obvious in speaking, but never mind your mistakes. Speak, 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 then only you can correct yourself. And once a while, speak with your friends, your teacher, make debate with them, and have an interactive communication with your friends. Use technology. Now there are so many online classes, or in YouTube you will find so many guidance to improve your speaking skills. Listen, watch films, English films, and reading is one of the ways to improve your speaking skill. Read some interesting books. You can read out loud, or you can read silently. If you read out loud, it will improve your pronunciation. And if you read silently, you will focus on the comprehensions, and both are good. And learn a new word every day. Read newspaper. You can find so many new words in the paper. And when you read newspaper, sit with your dictionary. So when you find any hard words, use your dictionary immediately to get the meaning of the word, so that you will understand the full context. And do interesting activities in English, like role plays, dramas, dialogue. Make a debate, and give a interesting topic. Select an interesting topic and make a debate with your friends. And listen. That is very, very important to improve your skills. And the 4 language skills are reading, speaking, writing, and listening. And all 4 will improve your language. So listen, be an active listener, and listen to the native speaker First, you will find difficult or you find hard to understand, but when you keep listening them, you will be very familiar with their accent, and you will get to know how they pronounce a word, and you will learn new words, and you can improve your vocabulary also. So this is very important to improve your language skills. So with this, I'm finishing the class.